Wow, wow, wow. Shocking news. Massive shocking news if this holds to be true.
Yeah, he's not handling boxing like a business.
Right.
He's handling like
it was a governing body, something like that?
No, it's like this is playpen. Hey, let's put these, hey, come on, you want this? Hey, come on, let's put them in. Yeah, they don't want to fight each other. Hey, you guys want to fight? It's me. Yeah, let's fight together, you know? He's making fighting fun.
Mike Tyson reacts to a rematch offer of $700 million, where Turki Alalshikh, chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority, a key figure in Vision 2030 reforms. Alalshikh revived entertainment, sports, and events from all over the world, and at the same time made a good tourism boost in his actions. His leadership embodies the budding ambitions of Saudi Arabia in modernization. Global outreach in arts and leisure is also reflected in this aspect.
But boxing seems to be number one.
Because I'm fans of boxing.
This is why?
Yeah. The boxing, and I talk now with, in the same time, I study it. I have people to study it, what I talk about. In the 70s and the beginning of the 80s, the sport number one in the world was boxing.
Yeah.
Now, I am very sad. And the last result I have, before we go inside it deeper.
Debut FTV Boxing reported that Turki Alalshikh offered Mike Tyson $700 million to fight Jake Paul and win by 3 minutes in a rematch, stating, "Jake Paul is a joke. I am giving Mike Tyson $700 million if he agrees to fight Jake Paul this time in a real fight and wins by in a maximum of 3 minutes. Turki Alalshikh is known for his deep passion for sports, particularly boxing, as a dedicated fan. He has prioritized boxing promotions, investing heavily in marquee events and global partnerships."
Mike Tyson offered $700 million for Jake Paul rematch. Says Saudi Arabia's Turki Alalshikh has given Mike Tyson the opportunity of a lifetime to accept a rematch with Jake Paul and potentially earn a staggering $700 million. It must be nice to have money to just throw away like that, you know? Now, 3 weeks after their lackluster affair, Mike Tyson has been handed an offer that would be incredibly difficult to refuse. Turki Alalshikh, best known for his complete transformation of the sport of boxing, I thank you for that, Turki Alalshikh, is ready to put up a large sum to witness a Paul versus Tyson rematch. Willing to be the driving force in making the fight happen, Alalshikh has provided a huge stipulation if he can get the agreement on both sides. And that is, if Mike Tyson can win by knockout within the first 3 minutes, he will be rewarded $700 million. That's highly unlikely.
Enthusiasm has helped bring major fights to Saudi Arabia, boosting the sport's regional popularity and aligning with Vision 2030's goal to position the kingdom as a global sports hub. This personal connection to boxing underscores his commitment to fostering world-class opportunities for athletes and fans.
I said before, and this is my opinion, I don't start to talking about these things. He start and he said he respect me, but he doesn't like what we are doing in boxing. That's why I said what I said, and I mean it. If he wise guy, he will understand the message. If he wise, if the ego take him,
and we will go more and more, inshallah.
What more can you go? This is already so much.
This is what we are doing. Me and you, and the team with the support of the Crown Prince. God bless him.
Yeah.
We don't stop. I tell yesterday for my team, I see the calendar from the 4th of June until now. I doesn't rest any day, even in the weekend. I work around 16 hours.
As you see here, Prince Turki Alalshikh is offering a massive $700 million to former lineal undisputed heavyweight world champion, retired iconic Hall of Fame superstar boxer, Iron Mike Tyson, to rematch YouTube sensation turned professional boxer Jake Paul, and he's offering $700 million to have Mike Tyson knock out Jake Paul, right? Because he believes that this fight was fixed. It was staged. And so he don't believe that this was a real fight. So he wants to see the real Mike Tyson stand up and the real Mike Tyson put on a show and knock out Jake Paul. So according to, as you see there, Dr. Boyce Watkins, right? He says Saudi billionaire Turki Alalshikh has presented a $700 million offer if Mike Tyson agrees to compete against Jake Paul and triumph with a 3-minute knockout in their rematch.
The primary reason for this offer stems from Turki's belief that the previous fight between the two was fixed. Alik is adamant about arranging a fair fight where Mike Tyson would have a genuine chance to demonstrate his legendary boxing prowess.
Right? So it would be like a 1 minute, a 1 round, 3-minute situation where Mike Tyson is actually serious, right? Because there's been viral pictures and viral videos and viral clips where people are saying Mike Tyson held back on some of his punches purposely because it was staged and he wasn't supposed to knock Jake Paul out. And so people are running with this, right? And His Excellency, Prince Turki Alalshikh, this holds to be true. He is 1000% a fan of the sport of boxing, okay? Now he's an investor in the sport of boxing, but he's 1000% a fan of the sport of boxing. And so he wants to see the best versus the best, and he wants to see real boxing. And he's a fan of Mike Tyson, and he respects Mike Tyson's. The first held boxing event on Netflix, the promotion, the production was top notch, and it did 60 million homes with a gate of $20 million. So no doubt, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, it was definitely successful. And again, some people thought that Mike Tyson simply purposely was not trying to hurt Jake Paul. Well, this $700 million will instantly make him a billionaire. Oh, this will entice him to hurt Jake Paul, especially with these rules set in place for him to have to knock out Jake Paul within a certain time frame. Oh, you best believe this changes everything for Mike Tyson. He will be super aggressive, right?
Super aggressive, right. Turki Alalshikh is one of Mike Tyson's biggest fans and holds great respect for the former heavyweight champion. His motivation for the rematch stems from a personal desire to see Tyson triumph. Turki refuses to accept the legitimacy of the previous fight's outcome and is determined to help Tyson redeem his legacy through this generous offer.
People still says the Mike Tyson one was rigged. It drives me crazy. I'm like, bro, they were trying to knock each other out in there. And I'm sure Ward's like, nah, shit was fake.
Do you think after the first time that Jake clipped Mike Tyson, you saw the first time he hurt Mike Tyson, you could see it kind of staggered him behind the ear there.
Yeah.
Do you think he really said, like, I'm going to put the pedal on this guy after that?
I mean, I don't know. From where I was sitting, it looked like it.
I mean, think but
really, also, like, if he sits there and tries to put the pedal to the metal and sit in the pocket and trade with him, I give Mike a chance too.
Mike didn't have a chance. After the first 20 seconds of that fight, Mike didn't have a chance.
Yeah, later in the fight, I'm thinking end of the fight, I feel like Jake just had enough respect for him. He's like, I don't want to knock this old fart out.
So that would be kind of fixed in that sense, where he didn't have that kill instinct the entire fight.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. It's just hard to say. I mean, we've watched enough fights to know, sitting there ringside, we've watched enough fights to know whether these guys are sitting down in their punches or not. And in those first couple rounds, he was
Jake cracked
throwing
him a few different times.
He said in the post-fight press conference that he literally had enough respect for Mike where he didn't want to hurt him after that first shot.
Going into a fight with the intentions to knock someone out and then later towards the fight realizing, okay, I don't want to hurt this guy. Different than going in there, I'm not going to knock this dude out no matter what. I'm not going to knock this dude out.
He hurt him in the first round and then he didn't want to hurt him after that. I mean, it's pretty clear that that's helping Mike Tyson through the fight. I don't know. That's not a fight.
The belief that the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight was rigged is widely shared among fans, and experts analysts have closely examined Jake's moves during the match, which they claim look staged. This perception has fueled Alalshikh's determination to, or organic a rematch to settle the score in a more authentic competition.
And the reason I was so adamant that I wouldn't be talking about the fight while it was going on during stream is because it's just boring. It was extremely lackluster, and that was an extremely predictable thing to see from a mile away. Now, apparently the undercard fights that preceded the main event were extremely good, so hats off to all the fighters that really put their best foot forward and delivered an incredible performance in the middle of this fucking circus. I have said, since the very day this was announced, that it was a pathetic endeavor. I thought that this would only end in underwhelming, disappointing disaster. When Mike Tyson suffered a medical emergency and nearly died like 4 months before this fight even happened, which caused it to be pushed back in the first place, it is stupid. I thought it was a horrible concept for a fight. I didn't even watch it. I was streaming Dark Souls 3 through the whole thing and getting updates from chat about how horrible it was to watch, what a giant waste of time and scam it was, and I still was provided with a real-time analysis round by round, and my god, even just reading the cliff notes was sad and lame. Like, it would have been more thrilling to be getting updates at bingo night, hearing about the senior citizens bingo cards. It was just sad.
During the initial rounds of the fight, Mike Tyson appeared in good shape and displayed glimpses of his old self. However, as the match progressed, his performance dwindled. Tyson seemed to struggle with his age, and the fight turned into a spectacle of a younger opponent overpowering an aging legend, leaving fans disillusioned. You know, that's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the latest boxing updates, match highlights, and fight breakdowns. Like, comment, and subscribe for more knockout content. Hit the bell icon to never miss a round.